Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
What's going on?
We're very excited to see you, as always. I was just laughing because Chris made a new intro there, and perhaps you saw the was that slow motion or no? Was it just regular speed?
Slow motion toast footage.
Slow motion toast footage. That's my favorite new thing that we are including this week. Anyways, I am wanting to start a new trend at the virtual session where we jump right into a tune. Because someone sitting here has a tendency to talk too much at the start of the session, so I think we should just do a tune. What do you think?
That sounds great.
Great. So you might have... Oh, this is going well so far. It's extra awkward. So you might have heard that the theme for tonight is puns. Okay, and I have to say, I'm not great at coming up with puns, from my mouth, from my speaking voice. I'm better at writing them, so I don't know how many I'm going to come up with on the fly. Are you good at them?
No, terrible.
Okay, well, we have some written for you. But the other thing we did is, for some of the tunes that Chris and I are going to play today, we punified the names of the tunes, which is probably highly sacrilegious. I just want to say that. But we're going to do it anyway. So, in honor of our website that needs a serious makeover, we are going to start with the tune If Ever You Were Redesigned. Okay, and hopefully folks know what the real name of the tune is, but afterwards, if you don't, I will let you know. Okay, so If Ever You Were Redesigned in the key of G. And this is a waltz, so we're just going to play it nice and slow. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. It is. Sorry. 3, 4. Okay. All right. 1, 2.
Lovely.
Okay, that calmed me down a little bit. I was a little
Not calm.
I was not calm when we started because we've been racing around today trying to get the session ready and a whole bunch of other things for tune supply, and toast has been like bouncing off the walls. So now I feel about...
He's currently on the kitchen counter where he's not supposed to be.
He's plotting, I can tell.
Yeah.
He knows we can't get him right now because we're over here at session. So maybe he'll make an appearance.
Maybe later, yeah.
It was promised on Facebook that he would.
Oh,
so
I see.
I hope so. Okay, so we'll do our quick intro stuff, and then we'll get to our guests. We have a lot of guests. Is it 7 tonight?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so lots of good tunes. First thing is, and I'm going to say this a bunch of times tonight, we are going to continue the virtual session series. We've added 2 more sessions as of now. I guess I can't say whether there will be more. This is kind of week by week. I feel like COVID time, you can plan 2 weeks ahead and that's about it. So we are going to add 2 more. However, next Monday, Chris and I were already booked with things on Monday night, which can't be moved. So the session is going to be on Sunday, like this coming Sunday, a day before it's supposed to be.
Sunday the 23rd.
Yes, and we've never done a Sunday session before, so we are not sure how it's going to go. But if you can let any other folks you know who watch this or come to this session know, that would be really helpful to us. Since this is kind of a last minute change. Now, the really exciting thing, I mean, all the guest artists are great next week, but we just had a last minute addition, 2 additions that I'm really excited about. Do you want to tell who they are?
No, you do.
No, you can reveal the surprise.
Okay. We are really excited to have Nuala Kennedy and Kevin Burke on the session next week. They've sent us a couple great quick sets.
Yes, and some video that is not music, too. Did you catch that?
No.
There's a little scene of them doing something that's not music.
Oh.
It's great. I'm very excited. So Kevin and Nuala plus a whole bunch of others, and we'll talk about that later. But Sunday at 8 p.m. is the next session. And then the following week, it will be back on Monday. So that will be number 4 and 5 of the Omicron sessions. If you're not on the mailing list, make sure you get on it. I'll put the link down here. That's where we can keep you apprised of all of the changes that are happening. Hopefully no changes to the set schedule, but just in case, that's our way of getting in touch with you guys. Today's theme, as you might have heard earlier, if you came in early, is puns. Okay, so we have puns from the guest artist today, and we have some puns from you guys that we're going to read. Some people succeeded in doing pictures of puns, which was like, you get extra credit for that.
Impressive, yeah.
Yeah. But at any point, if you'd like to put your favorite puns into the comments, we will, if we see any awesome, spectacular ones, we'll bring them on screen. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
As we go. And yeah. Okay. Oh, I should say contributions before we get started. Yeah. You guys know the drill. The virtual sessions are supported entirely by community contributions. That is money from everybody who watches the session. There's been about 500 to 600 people lately each week, which is really cool. Throwing a couple bucks into this box on Chris's head. I'll put that link into the chat as well. Or if you ever lose it, you can open up the description of your video, and it's down in the description as well. And it's on the Tune Supply site. It's all over the place. That's how we pay all of our guest artists, because everybody who is on Tune Supply is paid. That's our whole thing.
Yep.
Paying trad musicians. Okay, and with that, let's start into our first guest artist. And he's got some puns, right?
He does, yeah.
Okay. This is Alasdair White coming from the Bronx.
Hello, tune suppliers. Alasdair White here with 3 jigs for you now. The first one's called Hardiman's Fancy, followed by the Chordal jig, and then Willie Coleman's at the end. But before I play those, I'd like to share with you my pun of the week, which entails a story about a fellow dining out in one of our city's new alfresco dining arrangements. And he's had a lovely meal, and he orders ice cream for dessert. So while he's waiting on that, the most terrible thing happens. A wasp comes and starts buzzing about him, flying around and bothering him. And this fella's absolutely deathly afraid of wasps. So he naturally hides under the table, petrified, until the wasp goes away. Meanwhile, the waiter comes back with his ice cream. The fella hears the waiter approaching and pops his head out from under the table, and he says, "Is that wasp away?" The waiter says, "No, it's vanilla." Boom, boom. Hope you enjoyed the jigs. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Woo! Okay, we did not fully understand Alasdair's pun the first time we heard it. Do you want to report on your research about that pun?
Well, there's nothing really to report. I was confused.
Yeah,
and
me
then
too.
I looked up ice cream flavors, and I found raspberry, and then everything made sense.
I think you have to be Scottish,
I
or
think you have to be Scottish to really
have
get
a Scottish accent, maybe, to get it
Yeah.
fully.
Yeah.
Yes, but excellent. We have a number of our folks tonight have done some puns, and so we look forward to sharing those with you. But first, we were thinking we could do some "What are you drinking?"
Oh yeah.
out there. If you want to tell us what you're drinking, we enjoy hearing that. Alcoholic or non-alcoholic, doesn't matter. We are going to have some limoncello that was sent to us from Peter Rahill. We actually, a lot of people sent us a lot of limoncello during our previous session series, so we have lots of it still left in the freezer. And actually, we're having it today in these little cups. I don't know if you can see, but it says Caravello Limoncello, and Arthur de Benigno found these at a thrift store that he was volunteering at and sent them to us in the mail. And we haven't actually used them yet, so this is perfect. Limoncello in a limoncello glass. So we'll have a little bit. Cheers, bears.
Oh, that's the high gravity stuff. I
Yeah.
forgot.
This makes me not talk.
Yeah.
Because I need to.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, I know. I just felt it get down in my chest.
Angela's drinking homemade Italian red wine.
Whoa.
Very cool.
Okay, actually, that's a great lead-in.
Yeah.
To the next thing I was going to say, which is that last week, I think it was last week, Lynn Hayes mentioned in the comments that she was drinking some homemade Irish cream, or maybe in an email, I can't remember. Anyways, I said, well, is the recipe is it a trade secret from your family, or can we know what it is? And she said, oh yeah, you can know what it is, and you can share it with the session folks. And we actually have a tradition now of people sharing recipes for drinks and food with the session community. And the place where those are located is a very strange place called Mario's Soundboard, which we haven't talked about too much, but maybe you could put the link up there. Yeah, it's pretty simple. And I put the recipe for the Irish cream up there so that you can check it out and make it if you want to. But I'm just going to tell you what the ingredients are because it's simple and very intense. There's 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 cup of sweetened condensed milk, a little bit of espresso powder, a little bit of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 cup of whiskey, and some vanilla. Blend it up and drink it on ice. So anyways, that's up there along with the limoncello recipe. And if anybody else wants to share their recipes, I can throw them up there as well. The other thing that's on the soundboard is all of these sounds.
Not all of them, but we have a lot of silly sound effects that people have sent us, like that one's called Washboard.
That's from James Yoshizawa.
Washboard.mp3.
Maybe a woo would be good.
There's a lot of good woos, like that's good. That's from Anonymous.
Yeah. Back when we started, a bunch of you guys sent us sound clips, and I suppose we could take more if you want to, just audio clips. And some of them that we had permission to upload are on the soundboard if you want to recreate the pub atmosphere. I think there's the beer pouring.
Yeah.
Do you have that one on here or no?
I do, yeah. Yeah.
Also sounds like peeing.
Yeah, a little bit.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I guess okay. Anyways. All right, so you can go check the soundboard out if you'd like. And I'm going to read about your drinks in just a second as we go to our second guest artist. This is Randy Clepper, and he is coming from Ohio.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, enjoy.
Hi, everyone. Randy Clepper here, and I'm happy to be playing some common tunes at reasonable speeds with you tonight. So huge thanks to Caitlin and Chris for having me back and for all the amazing things that they do for Tune Supply and the virtual sessions and for all of us musicians and fans of the music. So I was pondering how to introduce this set of jigs tonight in accordance with the theme. So I decided to try a visual aid with the help of my artistic daughter, Erin. So, I'll give you a hint. The first tune starts with the name Garrett. So Garrett. Next tune. And then finally, so did you get it? I'm sure you can check with the listing in the event and see how you did. Anyway, enough of this punny business. Let's get on to the tunes. So here we go. Thank you.
Woo! That was extremely lovely. Exactly. Was that TJ or was that anonymous?
No, that was Brian.
Oh, that was Brian. Okay. TJ and Brian sound very similar to me.
Yeah.
That was amazing. And I've said this before on the session, but I'll say it again. Bouzouki is my favorite instrument to be accompanied by. That sounded like I was dissing you. I just realized.
You were actually, but it's fine.
Bouzouki and Chris's piano playing
right.
are my favorite things to be accompanied by. It just lends itself to fiddle.
Yeah.
I like the range. It's so nice.
Yeah.
I also think that Randy's voice is so nice. I hope that doesn't sound creepy. It just calms me down.
Randy probably could be a radio announcer.
Yeah,
actually.
or like a podcast host or something like that.
Definitely.
He'd certainly be better at running the session than we are, I suspect.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, next. Oh, I have a
People love
pun.
the reasonable speed. We did too. Great, nice steady pace there.
We did not do extremely good with reasonable speed the first time we did CTARS sessions.
No, it was basically just normal speed.
But I think we and the guest artists are succeeding this time.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
Well, you guys tell us what you think, but
Yeah.
I think we are. Okay, I picked out 3 puns to read tonight. I didn't make them up because I'm not good at remembering jokes or making up puns on the fly.
Right.
So, okay, it's very short. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
Chris hasn't heard these yet. Okay.
No.
Why did Mozart get rid of his chickens?
Why?
Because they kept saying Bach, 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 Bach.
All right. I need some more of this.
Okay, that's the only one for now. Chris is not amused. Do you have any good puns?
No, I don't have any.
No. Okay. All right. Okay. Moving right along. I have to one up myself from my very awkward change that I made last week, going from plane crashes into tunes. Remember?
Yeah, that was
so I have
bad.
to keep that record
Yeah.
up. Okay, we have a merchandise update. So thank you to everybody who purchased super soft shirts and sweatshirts. We went to place. This is some bad news. Should we have the bad news sound effect?
Sure.
So everybody's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
We went to place the order with the t-shirt printer, and there were a couple of sizes and colors on their end that they are out of stock of, which is
That's crazy.
something out of our control and
Yeah.
crazy, but I'm sure it has to do with the supply chain of the world ending and all of that sort of thing.
Right.
So the few people who that does affect, I think it's like 10 or something like that, we will be in touch with you imminently, hopefully tonight actually, to see if you want to change your color. I think in most cases you don't have to change your size. It's just moved to a different color. Or if you want us to refund your order, which is totally fine. But we'll get in touch with you. As soon as you hear from us, let us know so we can get the whole order in. Okay, some good news though is that Anna Colleton is working on a new design for us, which is a zipper hoodie, which some people requested. And actually, did you see in the email she sent us designs, but I resisted looking,
oh my gosh,
just so I don't get
that's
too excited
exciting.
during
Okay,
the session.
We can look at them after.
Yeah, okay. It involves more animals and nature.
Great.
It's very exciting. Anyway, so the zipper hoodie looks like this.
It will have a design on it.
And just ignore that random man. I don't know who that is, but also he has no head.
Yeah.
It's a little alarming. Anyways, it will have a design on it. But here's the cool thing about the design. I'm kind of going like all out, and we're going to put the notes, like the sheet music from a tune, on the sleeves of it, going down the sleeves. But we don't know which tune to pick because there's so many great ones. So here's what we're going to do. This is a 2-part exercise. The first part here is I'm going to put a little link into the chat. This is just to collect your thoughts on what the tune should be. Okay? So I'm putting it in. I hope this works because we've never used this poll system before. Okay, so click on that. You should be able to submit a vote, essentially. This is not, I shouldn't have said vote. This is just a poll to collect up everybody's ideas, and then we will select maybe the top 5 and put it to a real vote. Okay? In typical Stegosaurus fashion, this is way more complicated than it needs to be.
So this is the pre-voting for the actual vote.
Well, what is it called when you like collect the...
This is the primary.
It's the primary.
Okay.
It's the primary for the tune selection. Okay, that's a good way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
So put your choices in there. If somebody already put your choice, I mean, I guess you could put it again. But we just want to get like your favorite tunes. And probably best if it's a CTARS tune, like fairly common tune. I don't want to put
Probably
like
best, yeah.
one person's favorite obscure tune
Right,
on the
right.
sweatshirt. Okay, so there you go. I'll keep you updated on that. And while you're doing that, I will introduce this next set. Chris and I are going to play it. I have thought of some punny names for these tunes. Oh, by the way, the first tune we played was called If Ever You Were Mine,
Yeah.
not If Ever You Were Redesigned. Okay, so these tunes are called Tell Her I'm Not and Shark in the Morning. And these are for Mimi. Did you just do a sound effect?
No?
Oh, okay. These are for Mimi. I think she was the one who suggested these. They're commonly played at the real Marios. Okay. 2 tunes each on these because these tunes have a lot of parts. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lovely. Did anyone get the pun in there?
My mom did.
Oh, good.
My mom did. I don't know if anybody else did. I hope so. And on the shark, on the shark theme,
Caitlin was adamant that we do that, and she thought it would be a huge hit. So hopefully everyone loved it. Or noticed it at all. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? What was I going to say? Oh, but there's another shark-themed thing that will happen a little later.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to note that Kendall is here, and that's
the
really...
Pun Master.
The Pun Master is here, and that's really important for the quality of the session, because it may go up now if Kendall gives us some puns to say, since we're so bad at puns ourselves. Also, my friend Mark Ward is here, or he was.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah. Mark is one of a small handful of people who's responsible for me playing Irish music, which it could be a good thing or a bad thing. I've never really figured that out. I think it's a good thing. And I haven't seen Mark in a long time, but hopefully we will get to go to the Alaska Folk Fest in a few months.
Yes.
In Juneau, Alaska. You guys are all invited. It's the best festival ever, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kurt has suggested Guns of the Magnificent Seven.
Oh.
Like your guns on your arms.
Yes, and Sleeve Russell actually would be really good. I saw somebody put that in there. I mean, I don't know how we're going to choose. Splendid Isolation is like the classic. We'd have to get permission for that one.
Put all these suggestions into that link that Caitlin put in there. We'll throw it up again.
Yeah, make sure you're doing that, because otherwise we have no way to keep track of it.
Yes.
Okay.
As much as we love to read through the YouTube chats like weeks later.
And Colin's here from Tasmania again.
Yeah.
Which is very exciting.
Yeah.
And Bill and Betty Connor, they also are longtime old friends from Alaska.
Very cool.
Hello. And my mom. Hi, Mom. Okay, let's move on. I just wanted to say, especially for people who are in New York here, the in-person radio session has not restarted. Some people have been wondering what's happening with that. It's still off due to Omicron still being quite present here in New York and in the country, although the numbers are going down in New York.
Yeah, it seems like we're turning the corner, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Although it's still like extremely high.
Yeah, and I think the country has not crested yet. So for now, it's still off. We will let you know when it comes back. And Mary's doing fine. Actually, we saw her yesterday. She came to our Broadway show and brought 50 individually wrapped scones for the cast and company.
Yes.
Which we distributed.
Delicious.
And the show was much better, actually, after everybody had their scones. And we also gave them, do you want to show what else we gave them?
They're great, we handed out, well, Caitlin found these actually at our local liquor store. You can't really see them because of the lights. Oh, here. These are canned Irish whiskeys.
2 ounces of whiskey.
Portable can. I think it's more than 2 ounces.
Oh, what is it?
100 milliliters.
Oh, I've been telling people 2 ounces.
Yeah, it's significantly more than that.
So we handed those out, and Mary's scones, and everybody was really, really happy after that. Okay, let's move on to our next guest. This is Aidan Connolly. If you watched Tune Supply stuff last year, you might remember Aidan. He was recommended to us and then became like a Tune Supply sensation. His playing is possibly my favorite of a fiddle player I've learned about recently, and he's just, I hope we get to meet him someday in person.
Yeah, he's fantastic. He's like one of the only players that I think like I could just listen to him play solo and it's better than it would be if he was accompanied.
Yes, and it's so interesting. It goes different places. Well, we'll just let you hear. Yeah. I think he's playing some common tunes. Often he plays like tunes I've never heard of with all these variations.
These are common tunes that mostly reasonable speed.
Great. Okay. Yeah. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. Greetings from Dublin. A very happy New Year to everybody. I'm not sure if it's too late to be saying that, but I'll say it anyway. And thanks for noticing. I did get a new watch for Christmas, so I'm delighted with it. Going to play 3 reels. The Flogging reel, the Ships Are Sailing, and the Maid Behind the Bar. So thanks for Caitlin for inviting me to take part. Delighted to be involved again with Tune Supply. So I hope you enjoy these.
too good. It's too good.
So Aidan has
Oh my
a
God.
brand new CD
Yes.
of solo fiddle, and I think he's got some piano backing on a few tracks.
I told him to talk about it, but
Yeah.
I think he was, I don't know, maybe he was too shy. I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah,
you guys all should get his CD. He's incredible.
he's a phenomenal player. I've been meaning to buy the digital album, and we haven't yet, but we will be doing that certainly, and you should do that as well. We found a little picture of it here.
Yeah. This is the inside of it. The name of it is the Portland Bow, but it doesn't actually say that on the cover. So this is like the actual CD.
Yeah.
And you can get it on his website, which I have here somewhere. Let me just grab it. And he's got another recording too.
He has a recording with John Daly.
Yeah, I think it's John Tailor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So grab that. When I listen to his playing and he goes off on a little something, I physically like go like this when it happens, because I just feel like it's going down like a little roller coaster. It's so good.
Every time he does something spooky like that,
Yeah, spooky. Yeah.
we just sort of exclaim to each other like, "Oh my God, did he just do that? That was illegal."
It's illegal.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's illegal.
Yeah.
In a good way. It's
Yeah.
so good. It's so good. I want to see if we can get Aidan over for an in-person concert in New York sometime.
That would be cool.
After
that would be very
COVID,
cool.
if that is a thing.
What do you mean after COVID? There is no more after COVID.
Oh, okay. We should move on from
Yeah.
that topic. Okay, so Aidan CD. Okay. Another little thing from another artist who we've had on before, Jerry O'Connor. We're trying to get Jerry to do some live teaching coming up soon. We'll keep you updated on that. But Jerry is doing a free talk regarding his tune collection that a lot of you have. We actually, as I was putting this on session today, somebody bought the last copy.
Yes, so we have no more.
We have no more, but maybe
Sadly.
we can probably get restocked from Jerry.
But here we have a picture of it.
Yeah, it's really a beautiful book.
Yeah.
Physically and the tunes as well.
Yes.
And Jerry did a lot of work and research putting the book together over the course of many, many years. He is giving this talk. I think what I should do is just put the link into the chat, and you guys can check it out. It is on Thursday, the 20th of January at 8:30 Irish time, so that's 3:30 New York time.
3:30, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And it's free. So I'll get the link and put that in the chat for you. And did I have another thing? Oh, I'm going to take this moment to remind everybody, in case you came in late, that the next session is on Sunday, not Monday. So like only 6 days from today, because we were already booked up on Monday night before we added these extra 2 sessions. So just keep that in mind. And our super special guests for that session are Kevin Burke and Nuala Kennedy, plus a bunch of other people. But
who are also special.
Who are also everybody's special. Everybody's special. But I don't know. Kevin Burke is like I am going to play favorites. He's very special to me, and Nuala also. Okay, I'm going to get myself in trouble here playing favorites. Anyways, that'll be at 8 p.m. on Sunday. Okay, we're going to go to our next guests. At this point, I want everybody, if you want to put your best pun into the comments. Okay, maybe one for each person, one submission to this little mini contest, and we will pick 1 or 2 favorites to bring on the screen at the end. Okay. So your best work in the pun department. Kendall, if you're still there.
We're counting on you.
We're counting on you. Okay. So these, actually this is 2 sets back to back. So you have a lot of time to enter this contest. Do you want to introduce the first one?
Sure. Yeah, we have Nicolas Sokolic, who you may remember from a couple of collaborations that he did with Santiago Molina. Nicolas is a great mandolin and guitar player, and he's playing mandolin and accompanying himself on the guitar in this segment.
And he did the editing, right, on this?
Yeah.
Yep. And he's from Argentina. Did you say that? I can't remember.
No, I didn't. He's from Argentina.
And then we will go straight into a video from 2 friends of mine who used to live here in New York and now are living in Dublin. Dan Gurney on accordion and Christina Dolphin on flute.
All right.
Hello everyone, my name is Nicolas Sokolic, I'm from Argentina, and this is the first time that I'm going to play Hearing Tunes to Play alone. I played in other opportunities accompanying Santiago Molina on guitar, but this time I'm going to play on mandolin a set of 2 jigs. The first one is Hag at the Churn in the key of D, and the second one is Lanigan's Fall in the key of E minor. So I hope you like it, I hope you enjoy playing the tunes, And I want to say thank you to Caitlin and Chris for make all this space possible. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, welcome everybody to the pun session. This is Dan, Christina, and Saoirse, sneezing right on cue. It's Pun Day, and we're in Punleary, Publin, and we'll be giving you a 2-for-1. The first tune is called King of the Cans, and the second one is the Golden Colorado Keyboard, and it was written by Martin Mull, Hair of the Dog. And these tunes are from the playing of Billy Bacamus' Keystone Light. And I'll play the first one twice and the second one 3 times. All right.
Thanks
See ya.
very much.
Woo! Excellent.
Yeah, we have the youngest Tune Supply fan there, Saoirse.
Yes. Oh, that was so cool. That was
Lovely.
so cool. Did they say how old she is?
No,
Did
but
you know?
I think
she's tiny.
didn't Christina say like they just had her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Christina, we played with Christina on Comfort Way.
Oh, yeah.
She used to be one of our sub whistle players on the Broadway show, but
Well,
then they moved back to Dublin.
Yeah.
So.
She could
Yeah.
she could still be if she
Could
was
still
here.
be, yeah, if they lived here.
Yeah, the Broadway shows, I'm sure you guys have seen, have been pulling out all the stops and bringing in people who like haven't done shows in years, live in other countries.
There was a woman who went in. I think she was an actor on Wicked like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And they brought her back in. She was like living in Ohio and working in software development.
Yeah, she changed careers.
And Broadway called,
Yeah.
Wicked called her and was like, "Hey,
Get
you
on a
want to
plane
do
tomorrow."
the show tomorrow?"
Yeah.
She hadn't done it in 7 years, and it happened. Yeah.
Our show went on.
Lots of cool stuff has been going on.
Yeah. Our show went on with 8 of the 12 actors standbys, not the regular people, and one of them had never done the show on Broadway.
Yeah.
One hadn't done the show in 3 years.
Yeah.
It's
Crazy.
it's been madness. It's
Crazy.
been madness. Yeah. Okay, great. So this is not like an official contest. We just selected a few.
Oh, it's our favorite puns, right?
Yeah, a few that we
Well, let's
really
put some up.
liked.
Yeah.
Uh,
I already did
okay.
that one. Let's see. Oh yeah, Richard Walker. This one is good.
Richard's been having a lot of
Yeah,
it.
a lot.
Yeah.
These are some of our favorites. Richard started investing in stocks, beef, chicken, and vegetable. Someday I'll hope to be a billionaire.
Bullion.
Good.
Good.
Okay,
Okay.
this one is really good from Alex.
Oh yes, extra points.
Most
for Alex.
Alaskans don't keep their money in greedy banks. They keep it in fair banks. That's sweet.
Okay, she wins the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Castouf has a great one. It's very on topic. Castouf, of course, is a geology instructor or
Yeah.
professor.
Yeah,
or-
professor, I think.
Me introducing my geology course. The grading scheme is not set in stone.
Very good.
Nice.
Very good.
Okay, Kendall, we have to admit, we don't
Kendall's so good at puns that we don't understand this.
we
pun.
don't understand. What does this mean? What am I, an abacus?
I feel like we probably shouldn't admit that we don't understand this, but we
I
don't.
don't get
so we we need
So,
an explanation.
Help, please explain. We
Okay.
suspect it's really good, but we don't know.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's extremely deep, probably many layers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll keep bringing on other puns that are great as we go. Actually, you can just keep throwing them in the comments. We're going to do community pictures right now, but there's actually not a ton of actual pictures because it's, of course,
Yeah, how do you send in a
hard.
picture of a pun?
People did though.
There's
a
a
couple
few,
people.
yeah.
Actually, was it? I think just one actually. Well, we'll
Yeah.
see. Okay, so we have a few pictures, and then we have some people send us some actual words here. Okay, so, oh yes, this one is amazing. Okay, so hold on, I got to get my words out so I say this correctly. So this is from Bernadette Roberts, and she said, "Here's the pun. At first, I had no idea when I saw I'd left a tiny ornament on the Norfolk pine after taking down decorations last week. This is now ill-placed ornamentation." I mean, that's very on topic
Good.
in all
Very
regards. So this is Bernadette is definitely a winner for tonight. Okay. Okay, and then Mike Securius sent these in. If he's in Juneau, and he said they're not exactly puns. They're just. Let me read what he says. Okay, pictures of puns. I can't claim either of these two images is a pun, but they are amusing. The hedgehog was near a school in Switzerland, and then the next one, cow art. I think. Yep, cow art was a thing for a while in Brussels, Belgium. I think this is royal cow in a park across from the Royal Palace. Maybe there's a Belgian pun involved. Okay, good. And then, this is also from Mike Securius, and it's kind of punny, I suppose. It is a forest of signs from Watson Lake in Canada. and I noticed that one says Coolies. Okay, and then I saw that and I was like, oh, I've played violin on Watson Lake. When my dad and I flew down and landed on the lake, you can see the plane we flew in behind me. That's a Super Cup, and I was kind of playing to the fishes to try to entice them up. And then I just like 10 minutes before the session started, I wrote to my dad and was like, that was Watson Lake where we were, right? And he was like, no, that was Wellesley Lake.
Amazing.
So I was wrong. Okay. And what else do we have? Oh yeah, TJ. Okay, TJ says that when he started going to, he's a lawyer, as you know, and he was talking to somebody about how he was interested in aviation law, and then he saw, he said, but it wasn't on my radar when I was in law school. And then his friend laughed at that unexpected pun. He says he has so much shame at that pun. But anyways, to illustrate that was a picture or a diagram from the radar today in New York of all the planes that were in the sky. Yeah. That's it. I mean, it's amazing. Sometimes you can look out here and there's just like a line of 10 planes getting ready to land. It's crazy. Great. Okay.
Okay. Kendall has explained himself,
okay.
And now I feel a little bit embarrassed because we said to Kendall, "We're counting on you," and he said, "What am I, an abacus?" As in the device for counting.
We need a sound effect for when I say something dumb. I mean, you don't usually, or do something dumb.
I do. Yeah, I do.
Not as much as me.
No.
Okay, Kendall, thank you for explaining. Okay, and then we have a couple quick word-based puns. Do you want to read a few?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay, so here, I'll give you one. Here you go.
Okay.
All right.
This is from Karen Warner. I bought a wig for $1. It was a small price to pay.
Excellent. Okay. Peter Flory sent an email today after I sent out the mailing list, and he said, looking forward to the virtual pun tonight. And I said, yay, see you soon. And then he wrote back, but you didn't get my pun, which I didn't. Right over my head. Okay.
You just thought it was a typo.
Yes. Okay. Here's a few. You could read all of them or a couple.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Question. Which country's capital has the fastest growing population? Answer. Ireland. Every day is Dublin.
That's good. So that's from Clara Nyforth. Okay, here I'll...
Nyforth, yes, right,
yeah. How about we trade back and forth? Okay,
yeah.
This is from Russ Healy. How do you get rid of boring musicians? Show him the Dorian.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Acupuncture is a jab well done. Classic.
Yes, simple.
Yeah.
Okay, did you hear about the musician who accidentally ate sour cream instead of yogurt? It was a Mixolydian. That's good. Okay.
I'm not sure. Okay, hold on. Someone sent 10 different puns to friends with the hope that at least one of the puns would make them laugh. No pun intended.
Okay, that's good. That's really good. Okay, and one last one here from Angela Botzer, who is usually first, but today she's last. And she said, this is not original. I stole it from the internet. Okay, when I asked my teacher to help me with bowing, my teacher told me, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Good.
It's violin
wow,
pun.
very good.
Violin
very good.
pun.
I like that.
Excellent. Okay, I hope I got everybody's puns that were sent to the email. Excellent job, everyone, as usual. Okay, and we did have a video come in today, which is not about puns, but it's really cool. So We're going to share it. It's from Larry Muti or Mati, I'm not sure. Maybe you can tell me in the chat there. And he said he was...
Muti?
Or Muti, yeah. He was encouraged by his daughter and son-in-law, his son-in-law has been on the session before, Kaustuv, to make a video of himself performing a few tunes. And you can play along if you want. He's going to play the auto harp, and the tunes are Mrs. Jameson's Favorite and Farewell to Whiskey. cool. I know that it must be very hard to record a video and send it to some people you've never met who are going to put it on the internet where everybody can see it. So thank you for doing that, for being brave. I think it takes bravery, right? It takes bravery for us to actually get on the screen, even though we've been doing this for a long time. It was gorgeous. I don't know how. I don't play the auto harp, but I don't know how you make the melody come out when the strings are. There's so many.
The strings are very close together.
Yes.
So I don't understand.
I don't either.
It must take a great degree of precision.
Yeah, and I haven't really heard anybody do that. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's really
very
cool.
Well done.
So
wasn't Larry a prize winner from the other day?
Oh yeah, he was.
He won the word game.
Yes, that's right. He did win the word game. Yes. Yeah, very cool. Okay, we are to the halfway point. I think we're actually over. There's just a few more sets here. So that means that we have our resident poet, Mimi Buell, to bring us some words of wisdom for this evening. All right, here we go.
Hi everyone, it's Amos and Mimi and our friend the Bumble, here to bring you a really especially bad, atrocious poem in light of this week's theme, puns. Hello there, our friends. We'll give old college try to musical puns for this week's tune supply. I love good, bad puns. They're better when awful, and I can use them at work because they're perfectly lawful. Amos is sure he'll get a loud groan. His favorite instrument is the trombone. At the session tonight, there is punny jujitsu in case you don't want to join the club that admits you. Thank you, Caitlin and Chris, for everything you do, everything you are. You're amazing. You're wonderful. We're so lucky to have you walking the planet. And thanks to all the special guests who made tonight's music so wonderful. A note that today we honor Dr. King's birthday. Long may we strive to follow in his words and deeds. And here's hoping for actual, genuine voting rights legislation to be passed this year. Can't believe we're still waiting for that. Hope you're all staying safe. Chip into the box if you can. And eat your gibble. See you.
It looks like maybe Amos doesn't have trouble eating his kibble. What do you think?
I think Amos gets plenty of kibble.
I just like toast. He doesn't. He doesn't have trouble eating the kibble.
Should we see? Speaking of toast, should we see where toast is?
Well, I have him on the list here coming up. Wait, do I?
Coming up.
Oh yeah, he's got his.
He's coming up.
His
Okay,
time.
good. Yeah.
His time on
the toast report is coming.
It's coming.
Gotcha,
So
okay.
well, wait. I don't know where he is. Do you? Oh, you put him in the bedroom so he wouldn't.
He was freaking out earlier, like running around, almost knocking over the camera. So we had to put him in timeout. Okay, he's not actually in timeout. He's just on the bed, but
there's things
the
to
door's
snuggle.
open. Yeah, but it's warm in there, and there's blankets, so there's no reason to be out here.
Wherever the heater is on, toast will go, and it's not on out here, so that's why he's in the bedroom. Thank you,
Mimi,
Mimi, as always. And yes, if you are able to contribute to our box, that is how we pay all these amazing musicians. The link is up there, and I think I just threw it in the comments there. It's also down in the description. And we have been having more guests on our sessions since we restarted, and through your contributions we've been able to pay all of those guests, which I was not sure at the beginning if we would. We took a little bit of a risk, but we have been so far, and it'd be great to keep that up through however long these Omicron sessions go. So thank you very much. Oh, there's the box. We had the box in person for a few weeks, and then Omicron came, but I'm sure it will be back soon.
Yep. This sounds silly, but it really does help us if you will like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us to feed the YouTube algorithms. So if you don't mind clicking that like button, it really helps us out a lot.
It's true. Every time we say it, I just want to leave the camera and hide in the corner.
Yep. You can do that. I'll say it.
Okay,
great. Okay, so please like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing.
Okay. What I like to say is get on the mailing list, because then we can send you all the cool stuff that's going to happen. Okay. Oh, let's play some tunes.
Great.
So these are hornpipes. And the first one actually is, I was thinking, like, where did I learn this hornpipe? I don't remember learning it. And I think I just learned it from listening to one of the productions we did where it was the credits music.
It was Kevin Burke's recording of it that he made for us.
I think I just infused it from listening to that.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell.
Yeah.
So the first one's called the Tailor's Twist, and these are the real names because I was not clever enough to come up with pun names. So if you guys can, that'd be great. Tailor's Twist, and then we will do the Peacock's Feather. Now, this tune, as you probably know, is often played with another tune that is also called the Peacock's Feather. They are generally only played together. So this is, again, a little sacrilegious to separate the first Peacock's Feather out, but we're going to do it. We're going to play it in the key of D minor, and then we are going to go into the Galway hornpipe instead of the second Peacock's Feather, which will feel weird if you know that set. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay. So we're going to start off in D here, right? Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. plays it with the F natural, but I like it. It's kind of jazzy.
What would you play? Is it?
Yeah, or just F. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see. What do we have next? Oh, I was gonna read my second pun, but
There's more puns.
Richard Walker actually already put it in the chat.
Oh.
But I'm gonna read it anyways
Do
because
it.
I only have 2. So, what do you call a cat when it wins first place at a dog show?
What?
A cat has trophy.
A cat has trophy.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Do you like that one?
It's okay.
Chris is very hard to impress, I have to say.
That's not true.
A catastrophe. That's what toast is.
He is a
A catastrophe.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, is it F natural or E sharp?
Oh, I don't know. What would you write if you were writing it out?
E sharp.
Really?
I think so.
I think I'd write F natural.
But it's an F major chord. Okay, we're getting to yeah. Okay.
No, say what you're gonna say.
Well, the F major scale has a raised E, so I would write it as a raised E.
I see. I think of it as a modification of the F sharp. So like.
Interesting.
Okay, let's we're going down a rabbit hole. Okay. We have an announcement about an event that's coming up. It's coming up next Tuesday, right? The Burns Night?
Yeah, that is
When is
next
that?
Tuesday.
The 24th? 5th?
25th.
25th.
Yes.
Do we have a
We
little...
could just put up the poster and it would tell us what
let's put it...
date is. Let's see. Oh, it's the 25th.
Oh, it's the 25th, and it's online. It's actually only online. So, but Chris and I and some of our other Broadway colleagues and Andy Weir, who his thing that he's known for is that he was in Braveheart when he was like 8 years old.
Child actor Andy Weir.
Which I'm sure if you were in Braveheart when you're 8, like you never can live that down. It doesn't matter what else you do in your life.
Yeah,
because
that's going to define his career.
Yeah. Well, he also does. He's like been the brand manager for Abelard whiskey for years. He does amazing things. He's very much like an activist and all this sort of stuff. But that's kind of like in his bio.
Yeah.
Actor in Braveheart. Anyways, he's a great. A lover of Robert Burns' poetry, and so he has been putting on Burns suppers in person for years, but this year it's online and it's public for the first time. So if you want to join, you can get a ticket. Let me grab the link here, and he gave us a little discount code for 10% off. Okay, that's the website, and then the code is TuneSupply10, I think.
Kayla and I are playing. I don't know if we said that.
Yeah, we're playing.
And our friend Ben Power from the Broadway show, and he's been on Tune Supply before.
And Steve Gibb.
Fantastic guitar player Steve Gibb.
He's in Jersey Boys. He was in the original Jersey Boys. And I think Andy has all sorts of other folks
special guests,
lined up.
Yeah.
You can also have a Burns Night supper in a box sent to you. And I think the cutoff for getting those is soon.
It must be soon, yeah, because it has to be sent.
Yeah, I can't remember, but a couple days. Anyways, okay. So we'd love to see you at that event. It's always quite fun. And there's whiskey. So they send you whiskey, by the way, in the box.
You have to pay for it, but
you have to pay for the box, but there's whiskey in it.
Yeah.
And Chris is drinking whiskey.
I am. Yeah, I'm drinking the can. I poured the can into the glass.
And Mark,
I'm drinking it.
You'll be hopefully impressed to know that there's a little mountain built into this glass, and it's Mount McKinley, or Denali, I should say. It's Denali.
Sort of can see it.
Yeah, it's a little hard to tell.
We need to figure out how to show things better.
I know. Maybe like a camera that's looking down.
Maybe a second camera. Yeah, like the
toast cam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll work on that. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. This is the last time I'm going to say this because it's starting next week. Irish Arts Center classes are just about to begin. So if you want to sign up, I'm guessing everybody who wants to sign up has signed up. But
we start tomorrow.
For Tuesday classes.
Tuesday classes. Right.
For my classes and all the rest of the fiddle classes, next Monday they start. That's actually the reason why we can't do the session next week. And the really exciting thing to me is that for the level 6 class, the advanced class, we've got O'Shane McCauley is going to be one of the guest teachers, also Katie McNally and David Ducey. So I'm really, really excited about that.
Very cool.
I'll put that link in the chat. Fiddle Hell is coming up in April, and I didn't tell you this. the way that I woke up this morning was literally in a cold sweat, because I had a dream where Fiddle Hell was actually happening. It started yesterday, and I missed the first class.
That's terrifying.
But somehow I didn't care. I didn't, at the time it was happening, I was like, oh, shoot, oh well, I just missed the first class.
Yeah.
And then I got in huge trouble, and all the fiddlers were really angry at me.
Yeah.
And Dave Reiner was calling me, and I wasn't answering the phone.
Because you were asleep.
And I was so convinced that this had actually happened that the first thing I did was I checked my phone to see what the dates of Fiddle Hell were. I'm not even joking. It was really scary. It was a really bad nightmare. Okay. It is time for the word game. Woo-hoo. We have a really exciting thing happening for the word game next week for the word fans out there.
It's really exciting.
I think we should wait to tell the whole story until next week, but a really cool connection has been made.
We're going to have a special guest for the word game next week.
Yes. So make sure you come for that. Okay, here's your words for this week. Again, I don't know how to pronounce this word. Naufragu? Naufraug. How would you say? Now.
I don't know.
Naufrog?
Naufragu? Naufragu? I don't know.
Okay, that's your first one.
What about the second one? I can probably pronounce this.
Yeah, try.
Paronomasia?
That's not. Or paronomasia.
Yeah.
Not sure. Okay, there's your words. And as usual, you can put your guesses or your descriptions of what you think those words mean into the comments. And we are going to award some prizes here. 2 prizes as usual, and you can choose a tune printed on a mailing label. Extremely valuable. Oh, it's here. Your choice of tune printed on a mailing label. We haven't done those in a while. Maybe we should we just do those? Oh, wait.
Nobody wants these, though.
What are you talking about? They're super valuable. Okay, I do have another prize. I was cleaning off my bookshelf, you might have noticed here, our bookshelf. And I found this book that I really like, but I have learned the tunes in it, and I want to give it to somebody else. So if you're a fiddle player and you would like this book, it's called Fiddle Traditions, a musical sampler from the pages of Strings magazine. It's got bluegrass, country, Irish, Cajun swing, lots of stuff. Okay, so that can be a prize.
Okay.
I can send it to you. Or tune on a label.
Yeah. Are we doing shirt or no?
We could do a shirt. We could do stickers.
Because we haven't put in the order for the shirt,
That's
so we
true.
actually could still do a shirt.
We could do a shirt.
Yeah.
Just tell us what you want. How about that? Okay, we'll see what we can do. Okay.
So I'll put the words up one more time because they were, So put your definitions in.
Naufraug.
Naufraug and paronomasia.
Great. Okay, and while you're doing that, we're going to have our second to last guest, Dan Walsh, coming from Sheffield, England.
Shrewsbury,
England. Okay.
Hey everyone, it's so fantastic to be part of another Tune Supply session. My name's Dan Walsh, I'm from England, and I've cut my thumb, which isn't so good, and it's got stitches in it. But thankfully I can still play, just about. So I'm delighted to be able to do that, even though it hurts. So I'm going to start with a tune called The Boys of Malin, which is in G, and then another reel called Maid Behind the Bar, which is in D. So these are 2 of my favourite tunes. I really hope you enjoy them. Hope you can play along with them. And as I say, great to be part of the Tune Supply gang once again. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
I'd actually love that tune in G.
Yes.
I usually play Boys of Malin in A, but I
Yes.
love it in G too.
It kind of like calms it down, rounds it
It's
out.
not as nice on the accordion for me in G.
Really?
No.
Is G generally not good?
For the C# D accordion, it's not as good as A. Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
And speaking of the accordion, Chris is gonna
Oh yeah, I got a new
show
accordion.
his accordion
I'm
in
gonna show it
just a
later.
second. Okay, we have not selected our winners because there's too many and we're still reading them. So
And they're still coming in.
yeah, keep on going. We'll choose the winners after the last guest set.
Yeah.
But this we just want to show very quickly. Toast is completely out, and so we're not going to bother him. But we do
There's
have
not going to be a report, unfortunately.
but there's
He's
a picture.
He's nestled on the bed in my sweaters
yeah. Let's leave him. Let's leave him
So,
to be. We do have a picture of
picture
Toast.
in a costume.
This is Toast in the very scary movie Pause.
Ah, good.
On the topic of puns.
Good. Yeah, good.
He did not really want to be wearing that costume.
He really did not.
He really did not. No. We tried to put a harness on Toast because I want him to like go out and see the world, like experience the smells.
He didn't like that either.
No, he wasn't really interested in that. No.
Mm.
Okay, and then we have a quick Vanta Black report. If you've been following the Vanta Black, what do we call this? Segments, the Vanta Black segments. So on the first week we did the orange, which is getting a little weird because the orange is like starting to dry out.
Oh yeah.
Is it still? Okay, yeah. And then last week we did the can, which is not actually as good as we thought it was going to be.
It's pretty good on the camera.
Pretty good on the camera, but in person
it's less good
like,
in person.
Yeah, okay. And today we did a banana, which somebody said looks like a mallard head, actually, which it does, don't you think?
Yeah.
But let's see how this looks on the camera.
Pretty good. Pretty black.
That is pretty black. Pretty funny looking. Okay, we don't have any black clothing on today, so I
Right.
can't like put it. Oh, maybe no. Okay, so we'll continue our hunt for the blackest fruit with Vanta Black paint on it as we go. And now, let's go to Louise Bichan. She's going to do our last set of tunes, and then we will announce the winners for the board game after that.
Hello folks, my name is Louise Bichan. I'm a fiddler from Orkney in Scotland, though I now live in snowy Maine. I've been here for a few years. I came over to study down in Boston at Berklee College of Music and worked my way up to Maine more recently, which is brilliant. I'm loving it. I hope you're all doing good. I hope you'll join me for a little set of Scottish tunes. I thought I'd start off with MacLeod's Farewell, written by Donald Shaw, and hope that we can all say farewell to COVID soon. We'll see. And then we'll play a couple of Shetland tunes in the middle, starting with Spootaskerry and then Willowfjord, a couple of classics from Shetland I've known since I was tiny. And then we'll finish up with another MacLeod, and this one, Mrs. MacLeod of Rassy, or Da Brun Coo. So yeah, we'll kick off in D. 1, 2, 3, 4. enemy.
We actually haven't met Louise in person either, right?
There's a number of Tune Supply people that have been on concerts and sessions that we've just never met.
And Louise has done some other like video work for
Yeah,
us
she's
and
done
stuff
editing
like
and
that.
like created videos.
I feel like
yeah.
I've known her for years.
Yeah.
It's
Never met
so
her.
strange, yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yes, we have to get some Cape Breton folks soon.
Yeah.
I asked
Yeah,
Troy,
yeah.
and he didn't write me back. I'm just going to say that.
Yes.
But we'll see what we can do. Okay, so we actually have 3 runners up today. Maybe first we can do Randy Clepper actually is one of the runners up. So
Now, Frog, command for when it's time for your toad to jump.
it's really good. That's
Okay.
really good. Okay.
Good. Okay, Kendall Rogers, another runner-up.
King of the puns, though, like
King of the puns.
reigning king of the
Now,
puns.
Frog, when Miss Piggy wants things done.
That's also
Good.
great. Okay.
And our third runner-up is Lynn, right?
Mhm,
Lynn
Lynn.
Goldfarb. Paranomasia, the state of not wanting any more when you are in Spain or South America. Paranomas.
That's actually where I was going when I was
Yeah,
creating
that's
my
good.
definition. Yes. Or something to do with corn, which I did see somebody
There
had
was a
corn
good
one.
corn one. Yeah.
Okay, and the 2 winners for tonight.
Joseph Lindbeck with Now Frau, a German man who has just discovered that he is a woman.
That's really,
Really good.
really, these are all assuming that we're pronouncing it right, which we're probably not.
Okay, and for our second winner, I really don't know the correct pronunciation for this one. Brian McGowan with Now Frau, the name of the convention dads and all jokers go to create and convene about dad jokes and puns. It's the Comic-Con of dad jokes and puns. So that one wins for being super on topic with tonight's theme.
Yes.
So Brian and Joseph, let us know if you want to claim your prize. You can get a T-shirt or a tune on a label or the fiddler book.
The fiddle book, or stickers or magnets. Just tell us
Whatever
what you
else,
want. We'll see what we can do.
Basically anything except the sweatshirts we could
Or
do.
toast.
Can't do toast, yeah.
No, but almost anything else. So let us know. And you guys have our emails, I know, because...
Should we read the real definitions?
Oh, yeah. Really quick. These are never... I just feel like we don't even need to read them because they're never as good. But
Right.
now, Fraug, or whatever it is a shipwrecked person or a castaway.
Oh.
Okay, and now the reason I chose the other one, paranomasia, is because it's also actually on topic. Wordplay based on words that sound alike.
Oh.
So
Cool.
Yeah, it's like
that.
essentially punism.
Yep.
Is paranomasia, right?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Let's see.
Someone's asking if we'd had... Tomas was asking if we'd have Wendy McIsaac on. Yes, we have had Wendy.
We have, yes.
A couple of times, actually.
Yep.
On the session and on concerts that we've done.
Not recently,
Not
but
recently.
we have.
Yeah, it's
and
been a
we
long
should,
time.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should do like a Tunesplay or a Cape Breton thing.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay. 2 quick things that I've already said. Next session is on Sunday, not Monday, at 8 p.m. Kevin Burke and Nuala Kennedy are going to be joining us. I mentioned that there are a few colors of shirts that the printer does not have in stock. So we will get in touch with those people possibly tonight or tomorrow morning to see whether you want to change it to a different color or cancel your order.
So check your email late tonight.
Yep. This makes me angry, I have to say, this development.
Yeah, we actually got really angry last night when we were trying to... We thought, like, finally it's done. We've done all the counts. We can put the order in, and then there's several that are not available.
Yeah.
So...
Angry dinosaurs. That's what was happening last night. Anyways, we're going to get it fixed and get your shirts out to you. Also, I didn't think I was going to get this done tonight, but I did. We're putting new things or revamping things on the Tune Supply store, and I managed to get the subscription series up onto the store. So you may have participated in these originally, in which case this doesn't apply. But if you weren't part of our subscription series the first times around, we put them back up on the store and for pay what you want prices, basically. So you will get access to all of the videos. There's like between 10 and between 7 and 25 videos in each of the series. So those are ready to go.
It's some great content. It's performance and it's learning content. There's some lessons and songs and tunes and all of that good stuff.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm working quickly on getting the lessons and the tunograms up. Hopefully, I wanted to get it by this week, but I didn't. I did hire an assistant, which hopefully...
Yeah, that's true. We do have... Caitlin does have an assistant now.
Hopefully will help. We'll see. Okay, and then Joe Mann wrote... Remember last week I said, if anybody wants to write an Omicron hornpipe, you get extra credit? Well, Joe did write The
did
Omicron
right.
Harp pipe. It's spelled O''M'' variant hornpipe. And the description is hornpipe swung in a pandemic kind of way.
It's good.
We were going to play it tonight, but then I had a better idea, which is I'm going to ask Joe if we can put this music up on the sounds page, the soundboard page, so anybody who wants to learn it out there can learn it, has a week to learn it, and then we'll play it next week.
We'll put it up with Caitlin and I will make a quick recording of it tomorrow, and we'll put it up along with the sheet music.
Yeah.
And then you can learn it either by the sheet music or by the recording.
Great. Yes, we'll do that. Okay, so we'll try to play that next week. And then, do you want to introduce your accordion?
Oh yeah, so I got a new accordion. People were asking about my accordion. It's lovely. It's a boxine. It's really cute. So we're gonna play. We're gonna play Out on the Ocean.
Yeah,
in
just
A.
the one tune.
Just one time too.
As a demonstration.
Yeah, to demo the box. Somebody was asking where I got it from. I picked it up in Toronto while Caitlin and I were up there over Thanksgiving. There's a brilliant accordion store up, if you're in Toronto, up on Eglinton. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Just north of downtown. I think it's just called Accordions Toronto, or Toronto Accordions or something. It used to be called Music, or I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's called Accordions Toronto.
And it's been there for decades.
It's been there forever, and like it's a family business. Like it's
really cool.
The guy and his son run it, and it's just like a room full of accordions stacked.
And old pictures on the walls.
Yeah, it's very cool.
And it's now like one of the only remaining accordion shops.
Yeah, because the Button Box in Massachusetts is closing at the end of March. I don't know if anyone is an accordion player out there.
It's devastating news.
It is devastating. So like the only other store that I'm aware of is the Liberty Bellows.
Mm-hmm.
On the puns
that's
theme,
good, that's
Liberty
good.
Bellows in Philadelphia, which is where I bought my other accordion.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
hard
we'll play
times
it too.
in the accordion world.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do this in A major. Maybe just 2 times too?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to start it off?
Sure.
And you have all these. I'm fascinated by these buttons right here.
Oh, the couplers?
Yeah.
So it has low reeds, which I've never had before on an accordion. So my old accordion was all in this range. But this has the low one. Which is really nice.
Yeah. It's great. So once I get my concertina, I still haven't fixed the reed on it, but we'll try to play something much slower together soon. Connerman's Rambles. It's going to be Connerman's Rambles.
Guaranteed,
That's the only tune I know. Okay, we were going to play one last tune to send you off into the evening. You may know these tunes by their normal names, but we have renamed them for the session tonight. And Chris is a little embarrassed that I selected these names. Is that true?
I don't actually. What are these tunes? I don't remember.
John Brown the Alligator.
Oh yes, right.
John Brown the Alligator.
No, I like this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Paddy Daddies.
Oh right. Yeah. Okay, I remember. Yes. These are not great, but it's fine.
Okay. So here we go. John Brown the Alligator is a tune that is not Irish; it's American, but it's. I learned it from Eamon O'Leary originally, and then I love it so much I started playing it at Mario's. So now all the Mario's folks know it, and I put it on my CD. It's a great march, and then the second one is a reel. I'm pretty sure you'll recognize it once I get going. Maybe we'll go fast on the last reel. Since it's the last tune. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Paddy Daddies. You can't
Lovely
go wrong
Paddy Daddies.
with Paddy Daddies to end the session off with. Okay, I should say the real names, just so they're on record. First one is John Brown the Emancipator, and the second one is Paddy Fahy's, not Paddy Daddies.
Thank you for
Please
clarifying.
do not go telling people that I told you the name of that last tune was Paddy Daddies.
No. Bad.
That would be bad.
I want to say hi to my friend Ken Laberto,
Oh.
who occasionally stops by the session. I haven't seen Ken in years, probably in like 10 years actually.
But he's come to the virtual session a
But
couple
he's been
times.
to the virtual session, so
Yeah.
hi Ken.
Let me just look through these last comments to see if there was anything we were supposed to do or say here. Everybody loves your box.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is beautiful. Like, it's physically beautiful.
It's physically beautiful.
And the sound is
It's
really
way
good.
louder than my old accordion too.
But not in an obnoxious way.
But no, it's much more beautiful
It's
sounding.
like, it's got balls.
And I've been working on playing the basses. I never used to play the basses on my old accordion because they didn't sound very pretty. And they had thirds in them, so like every bass was a major chord, and so I couldn't play any minor tunes with basses. So it was just like, I was like, why bother? But these basses are really smooth, and they don't have thirds. So
Maybe you said this, but somebody asked what the tuning is.
oh, it's C-sharp D. I'm one of the weird C-sharp D players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the show, we play in, the conductors have to play C-sharp D accordion, not
Yeah.
BC. So
I
that's...
guess they don't have to, like,
That's true. They could...
yeah.
Okay, Lynn Goldfarb wants to know if the assistant will work on the session cliff notes past the first 25.
Oh, that's actually a project that is in progress.
Not
believe it or
from my
not.
assistant, actually.
We have made contact with another assistant who we are going to hire to work on that project for us, because we obviously lost steam after 25. So yes, that is actually in progress.
We're going to try to make like a searchable database, so you
Yeah.
can search by tune name, by person, by session number, all this sort of stuff. We will try for that. And yes, somebody's working on that. You're on that, right?
I'm on it.
Okay. What else? Let's see. Everybody's sad. The button box is closing.
Very sad. Yeah,
It's very sad.
I've actually never been there.
I have. It's great. Maybe we should go before it closes.
We should, although I checked their inventory and they're like trying to sell off everything before they close.
Maybe there's some deals to be had.
Well, there's no 2-row Irish style button boxes available. Right
Maybe
now.
we should add to our collection of
Well,
5 button
maybe there's like some
boxes
weirdness.
that
Yeah,
are-
there might be some very bizarre chromatic accordions.
Maybe there's a pedal bass or whatever that thing is
Oh,
called.
yeah.
That'd be good. Okay. Anyways, so just to end off here, since we're in our spiraling downwards part of the session, next session is on Sunday at 8 p.m. What was the other thing? Merch. We'll get in touch with people who we need to make a change to your order.
Yes.
Contribute if you can, so that we can pay all these lovely
Yeah.
guests who were
Here's the
here
link.
this evening. Yes, I'll put the link one more time in the comments while Chris does the thank yous.
Mm-hmm. See if I can remember everyone. Let's see. We had Alasdair White, thank you, from New York, and Aidan Connolly in Dublin. And we had Dan and Christina also in Dublin, and their new baby Saoirse. And we had Nicolas in Buenos Aires, and we had Randy Clepper in Ohio. And I'm forgetting one.
Should I cheat and look at the list?
Oh, Louise Bichan.
Oh, yes, of course.
Obviously, in Maine. We just had Louise. And I think that's it. Oh, and Dan Walsh. Dan Walsh as well.
We had a
I
lot
didn't
of
do very
guests.
good. Yeah. I think that was everyone.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
thanks everyone. Thank you to all our special guests.
Yes, and
Thank
we
you to everyone who has contributed, thrown a few bucks into the box. We really appreciate that.
and we'll put this up for you and send it out to the session mailing list. So make sure you're on that list. This is the Omicron.
Yep.
Omicron hornpipe for next week. Okay. I feel like we're now jabbering. So maybe
That's
we
it.
should-
Yeah, that's our cue.
Okay. Bye everyone, and see you soon.
Night.